Hey, Internet, this is Nate. And just want to do a quick overview of the recent update to Vampire Survivors and also talk about kind of what can you expect from Vampire Survivors moving forward from Ponkel, the company behind Vampire Survivors, and so on. Yeah, there was an update onto the beta patch. This is an update that's going to go live for everyone who owns the base game, so it's not tied to the DLC. It's just a regular update on, like again, the kind of base Vampire Survivors game. So what does it include? There are 3 new unlocks. Let me see if I can find them really quickly. One of them is a map. Find all the map unlocks real quick. Right. Where is it? It's get to level 80 on the inverse mode of there it is. Inverse Mad Forest. So it unlocked Hyper Backcountry. I don't want to spoil what that's like. If you want to see, you can check out my full stream of all the updates. I'll link it in the description of this video. But it unlocks a new level. There's a second unlock that is related to getting a couple of new relics tied to that new level. So one of them is lasting 9 minutes in Bat Country, or getting the object at 9 minutes, and then there's another object at 18 minutes. The first object unlocks a new power up called Charm. It's like it's a take on Curse that is just adding in the number of units that can be on screen. So really good if you want to just stack up units. Kind of fun if you're going like full Curse. And then there's a second one which unlocks the Anima of Mortaccio. Again, don't want to necessarily spoil that, but basically, if you get Mortaccio to level 80, you will see what happens. So again, both these are found in that new map, and that's it. That's the total changes. So one new power up, one new gameplay mechanic, which could be a kind of preview of other mechanics that could be introduced in the future around character evolutions and things like that. And then the new map, which is arguably it's really fun. It is Bat Country, like you will understand why it's called Bat Country, but it also has a pretty significant Easter egg around where this map comes from. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And again, if you want to see me experience the full new update, you can check that out in my stream, linked in the video or description below. Okay, so what I want to talk about a little bit is what does that mean for Vampire Survivors in the future? So Vampire Survivors will continue to get base game updates. Those base game updates will include new maps, will include potentially new characters and weapons. I would guess probably not so much there, but mostly it's going to include all the new mechanics. So if they add a new mechanic into the game, they have confirmed that all new mechanics will be for the base game itself and will not be tied to DLCs. So there will not be DLC power-ups, there will not be DLC gameplay mechanics or relics or things like that. It's all going to be tied to the base game. The DLCs will be exclusively new characters, new weapons, and maps, and they're going to be themed. So if you think about the first DLC, it was all kind of this Japanese themed with a Japan with like a Japan map, and then kind of this Japanese folklore and characters and weapons and so on. So every DLC is going to be something similar to this, where you're going to get a bunch of new characters and a map and weapons that all are associated with a specific type of mythology or have some type of like connective element about them. However, that's not the only thing that Ponko has confirmed. In addition to continuing to update the base game with, again, new gameplay mechanics and new maps, and then providing new DLC in big packages of characters and weapons, they will be working on new game or games. They've not announced anything yet on that front, but if you get into their Discord, which is also linked in the description of this video, you can get all the updates as they're posted in the announcements. Um, that will be announcements for Vampire Survivors. That will be announcements for anything else that they come up with in the future. They did allude to the fact that they want to create other worlds that are connected with the Vampire Survivors world. So that's all I wanted to cover today. Again, new update will probably go live any day now. But if you want to check it out already, you can do that through the beta patch. And that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See you later.